Based on the information in Table 1, which of the following lists the metal ions in order from fastest to slowest speed with which they moved up the paper? And so to understand this, it helps to review this experiment. Basically, we had a beaker, and the bottom of the beaker was a liquid, and this liquid was filled with ions. For instance, copper here, which has a kind of blue color, was initially in this liquid here. And then we dropped a piece of paper. And when the piece of paper was dropped in, the solvent was drawn up the paper, and the copper, along with the other ions, were drawn up with it. And the different ions traveled different distances. So if we consider copper maybe went that far, if we look at another ion, for instance, nickel, which they tell us was a pink colored ion, this also started in the solution just like copper did, but instead of traveling 6 centimeters, this only traveled up 0.8 centimeters. So went a very small distance. Anyways, each of these ions went a different distance, and what we can realize from this is that if you traveled farther, then you went faster. So farther is faster. And now all we have to do is put these ions in order of how far they went, and we'll know which one was the fastest and which was the slowest. So let's look at distance traveled here. The farthest traveling one was mercury. This went up the highest at 9.5. So that's the fastest one. Hg is the fastest. The second highest is cadmium here, which went up to 7.8. So Cd was the second fastest. And we could keep going, but we already know that the correct answer from this is A.